All right, friends, well, back here at Conway Toe to Toe, and we're going to talk a little bit about the push-up. So a lot of people can't even do one push-up. That's okay. I'm going to show you a couple of ways that you can just get started, and then we're going to advance to a couple of different kinds of push-ups that will help you improve your technique. So remember that the push-up is requires the development of the chest, shoulder, and tricep muscles. You got to get those things in good condition. So if you're struggling to do just one push-up, right? You're like, all right, and you're like, oh, I can't do it, right? What I recommend that you do is you just start with some sort of tricep exercise. And what I can tell you works best is you lift your feet up, right? So my feet are up. My body is still straight. And then I'm just going to do the modified push-up. Some people call these things girl push-ups, but really, if you do plenty of these, this is actually a really great drill. You could also do this on the wall. They call it a wall push-up, but basically, you're now not using the full length of the body, which gives you a leverage advantage. This is a pretty good way. Now, there are some people that struggle to even do the modified push-up or the kneeling push-up. So there's one that you can do the rock, right? So I'm going to go sideways on this one so you guys can kind of see. And I start in this position, and then when I go to do my push-up, I rock down and then I push back. So I'm using my legs to help me get back. The glutes work a little bit. Anytime you flex the body, the glutes and the hips are kind of working a little bit, and the thighs are working a little bit, right? The abs are working a little bit, but the shoulders and chest and triceps are working. So this is a modified style push-up, again, similar to this push-up, which, again, is a good place to start. So how many should you do and how long should you do push-ups? So I like to tell people that if you can only do 10 push-ups, that's all you can do is just 10 push-ups. Once you get to 10 and you can't do any more, you do a negative. Just a couple, maybe 5 more or even 3 more negatives. So I'll show you the negative. So when we're doing our push-ups, whether they're modified or straight, right, we're going to go all the way down and all the way up until we are exhausted. We're like, and I can't get up. At this point, rest in the down position and then arch your head towards the sky and push up and then fall back down, right? Push up and fall back down. So you might see that my body kind of isn't straight anymore. I'm pushing up this way until I get up, right? So it's not a beautiful push-up. It's called a negative for a reason. You're getting work on the way down. You're kind of falling down, but then you kind of arch and get back up, and you kind of go down as best you can. And if you're kind of falling, plump, you're still working the chest, shoulder, and tricep muscle, which will help you with your push-ups. Lastly, if you're pretty good at push-ups and you can do at least 50, you may want to challenge yourself because you're bored. You're bored of doing the same old push-up. So let's do a couple of these modified drills, right? So the new thing in the military, I'm retired, so I don't know personally, but I've been told by military people, is the hand release push-up. You go down, out, back, and up. That means the body is completely in a released position, and doing those is slightly more difficult than just going up and down. You get a full range of motion for sure by releasing the hands completely. You can also do a plyometric push-up. Anytime you think plyometric, think about jumping. So you're kind of jumping, right, with the hands. So I come up, and the hands come all the way up. If you are really good at the plyometric push-up, you can clap and catch yourself as well. So those are a lot of fun. You can go from 1 clap to 2 clap and so forth, and just try it out. Number of cool ways you can modify. Feet all the way up in the air, right? Head down, feet on a chair or up on the wall even completely inverted push-ups where you're working really just shoulder and triceps. The chest isn't really involved. But do these push-ups, build strength in the upper body for your self-defense and kickboxing skills. You do a lot of punching, right? If you're not a kickboxer or a fighter, there's other good reasons why you'd want to push something away. You need the chest, shoulder, and tricep muscles to do that. Guys, I hope this is helpful. Come see me at Conway Toe to Toe. We'll get you trained up right.